Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. In today's video we're in the Starfinder book. This is a continuation of the class parts of the Starfinder series I've been doing. This will be on the mechanic class, so without further ado we'll read into what you get from playing a mechanic and what powers you might get. And we're only going to cover level 1 through 5 because that should give us a good feel for the class. And then that'll be this video, and then we can move on to another class next video. So mechanic, your stamina points start at 6 plus your constitution modifier, and the class starts with 6 hit points, so that would be added to the hit points from the race you pick. You are a master of machines, from advanced supercomputers to simple magnetic engines. Understanding how these devices work gives you the insight into the world around you, allowing you to make the most of your gear, circumvent hardened defenses, and even take over remote systems. Your programming skill also gives you the ability to create a powerful ally in the forms of either an implanted artificial intelligence or a robotic drone, which can assist you with a variety of tasks. If there's a computer or a machine that needs to be fixed, bypassed, or destroyed, you're the first on the scene. Whether you're a skilled scientist, a starship engineer, or a battlefield technician, you're no stranger to combat, but you find it much more reasonable to have your AI or drone do the fighting for you. Key ability score. You rely on your intelligence for your knowledge, skills, and technical know-how. So intelligence is your key ability score. A high dexterity score makes your ranged attacks more accurate should you engage in combat. Class skills. Skill ranks per level, 4 plus intelligence modifier. Athletics, computers, engineering, medicine, perception, physical science, piloting, profession. Proficiencies. Armor proficiency, light armor. Weapon proficiency, basic melee weapons, grenades, and small arms. So now let's look at the table. At first level, your base attack bonus is 0. And by the looks of it, it progresses like a rogue's base attack bonus from D&D. So at second level, it's +1. Third level, it's +2. Fourth level, it's +3. Fifth level, it's +3. Fort save and reflex save are this class's best saves. They start at +2. At second level, they're +3s. At third level, they're still +3s. At fourth level, they're +4. And at fifth level, they're +4. The will save, being the worst save, starts at +0, doesn't become a +1 until third level, and is still a +1 at fifth level. Although, if we were going beyond that, that's when it goes up 1. So, at first level, you get Artificial Intelligence, Bypass +1, and Custom Rig. So, after that, level 2, you get Mechanic Trick. Level 3, you get Overload, and Weapon Specialization. At level 4, you get Mechanic Trick. And at fifth level, you get Bypass +2 and Remote Hack. So the artificial intelligence is talking about the drone or the implant. So that's what that one is. The bypass, there we go. You are skilled at getting inside a computer system and electronic devices. At first level, you gain a +1 insight bonus to computers and engineering skill rolls. At fifth level, and every 4 levels thereafter, and at 20th level, this bonus increases by 1. Custom rig. At first level, you have created a custom toolkit you can use to hack a system and items. Your custom rig can be configured to take up an upgrade slot on your armor, or can be installed as a cybernetic augmentation system in your brain. Though it can be combined with a data jack for the same price as installing a data jack normally. Your eyes or an arm. For more information on augmentation, see Chapter 7, Equipment. Alternatively, you can configure it to be a handheld device, meaning that you must retrieve it and hold it to use it effectively. While using the rig, you always count as having the appropriate tool or basic kit for any computers or engineering skill check you attempt. Some mechanic tricks and drone mods require the use of a custom rig. In addition, you can use your custom rig as an MK1 comm unit. Finally, if you have a drone, you can use the custom rig to communicate over an encrypted channel with your drone to issue commands to its AI or directly control it at a range of 2,500 feet. If your custom rig is damaged, destroyed, lost, or stolen, you can kit bash a new one from any engineering kit, hacking kit, or other technological toolkit. Reconfigure the materials into a new custom rig within 1 hour of work. You can have only one custom rig at a time. If you create a new custom rig, your old one functions as normal toolkit of whatever type you made it from and can no longer be used with your mechanic tricks. Mechanic trick. You gain experience, you learn tricks that allow you to perform wonders of engineering, aid in electronic infiltration, and optimize gear. While some of these are things you learn, others are small cybernetic enhancements you make to yourself, none of which have a price or count against your augmentation limits. Some tricks require the use of custom rig or other gear. You learn your first mechanic trick at 2nd level, and you learn the additional mechanic tricks at 4th level and every 2 levels thereafter. If a mechanic trick allows an opponent a saving throw to resist its effect, the DC is equal to 10 plus half your mechanic level plus your intelligence modifier. So you're going to want to have a high intelligence. If a mechanic trick requires an opponent to attempt a skill check, the DC is equal to 10 plus 1.5 your times your class level plus your intelligence modifier. Unless otherwise specified, you can't learn a mechanic trick more than once. The list of mechanic tricks appears on page 71. So the next page. Overload. At 3rd level, as a standard action, you can cause a short in an electrical device, including most ranged energy weapons, melee weapons, with the power specialty property or a single armor upgrade. This makes the device non-functional for 1 round. Overload doesn't cause a locked door, safe, or other device to open, but it prevents anyone from opening it for 1 round. You must be adjacent to the device to use this ability. If you have a drone, you can instead use this ability on an electronic device adjacent to your drone. If you have an exocortex with the wireless hack ability, you can instead use this ability on any electronic device within range of your exocortex wireless hack. If you use the overload on an item or armor upgrade in someone's possession, the owner can attempt a reflex saving throw to negate the effect. DC is 10 plus half your mechanic level plus your intelligence modifier. Overload doesn't affect androids, cybernetics, drones, power armor, robots, or creatures with the technological subtype, all of which have shielding against this sort of attack, or items larger than medium. Once a device has been successfully overloaded, a residual static charge prevents that device from being overloaded again for 1 minute. Weapon specialization. You gain weapon specialization feat as a bonus feat for each weapon type this class grants you proficiency with. Well, that's pretty good. Remote hack. You can use your custom rig to attempt a computer and engineering skill checks at a range of 20 feet. At 7th level and every 2 levels thereafter, this range increases to 10 feet. A target of this ability can attempt a perception or sense motive check, or if there's other creatures or observing your target, they can do the same. The DC is equal to 10 plus 1.5 times your mechanic level plus your intelligence. It's the intelligence modifier to determine that you are the origin of the activity. Excuse me. Okay. Mechanic tricks. Distracting hack. You can hack a computer within 30 feet of a foe to distract that foe. Energy shield. As a standard action, you can use your custom rig to activate an energy shield around yourself. Gives you temporary hit points equal to your intelligence modifier plus your mechanic level. Hack directory. Whenever you attempt to hack a system and fail the check, you immediately become aware of any countermeasures that were activated due to your failure. Neural shunt. Neural shunt once per day as a reaction when you fail a saving throw against mind-affecting effects. You can shunt that effect into your exocortex instead. When you do so, you are not affected by the mind-affecting effect. Night vision processor. Your visual data processor allows you to see better in conditions of poor lighting, granting you low light vision and dark vision for 60 feet. Overcharge. As a standard action, you can use your custom rig to overcharge an attack with a ranged energy weapon or a melee weapon with a powered special property that you are holding. If you hit, deals 1d6 additional damage of the same type the weapon normally deals. Overclocking. You have augmented the performance of your AI for maximum response timing. You gain +2 insight bonus on initiative checks, and either you, if you have an exocortex, or your drone, if you have a drone, gains a +2 insight bonus on reflex saves. Overload weapon. As a full action or as a move action by spending 1 resolve point, you can cause a powered weapon, either a ranged energy weapon or melee weapon with a powered special property, in your possession to explode. Portable power. You can use your custom rig to supply limited power for up to 1 minute to a computer or starship system that lacks power. Quick patch. When you attempt to patch a system on a starship, you reduce the number of actions required to do so by 1. Quick repair. When you attempt to repair an item, you can do so in half the time normally required. Repair drone. When you spend 10 minutes repairing your drone, you'll repair 25% of its maximum hit points instead of 10%. Visual data processor. You notice even the smallest shifts in movement, temperature, and vibration, gaining the insight bonus from your bypass class feature to perception skill checks. And those are the options you would have to pick from. Overall, I would probably play one of these. This sounds very fun to meddle in a bunch of stuff and mess around, as well as some of the benefits of grabbing a powered weapon and causing it to overload in different ways. But what do you guys think of the class? Would you play one? Let me know in the comments below. Until we all game again, guys.